These are the 5 scariest things alive on Earth, and they will shock you. You think you know what fear is? You think it's the monster under your bed or the shadow in a dark alley? Wrong. The most terrifying things on this planet aren't myths. They're real. They're alive. They're all around us. We've spent an insane amount of money and traveled across the entire globe to bring you face to face with the 5 deadliest creatures known to man. We're not just going to show you pictures. We're going to put their power into perspective in a way you have never seen before. This isn't your average nature documentary. We're going to break down the science, the stats, and the sheer raw power of these animals. All right, let's just get right into it. For our number 5 spot, we have the undisputed champion of death, the most prolific killer of human beings in history. It's not a lion, it's not a snake, it's not even close. It's this. It seems impossible, right? This tiny annoying bug that ruins your backyard barbecue is responsible for more human deaths than all wars combined. I know what you're thinking. It's just an itchy bite, but you are so wrong. That bite is a hypodermic needle delivering a potential cocktail of death. It's a delivery system for dozens of the world's most horrific diseases. Malaria, dengue fever, West Nile virus, Zika, yellow fever, chikungunya. It's a flying biological weapon. Every year, mosquitoes infect hundreds of millions of people. Over 1 million people die. 1 million people. By an insect that weighs less than a grain of rice. While you're worried about sharks or bears, this thing is actively hunting you in your own bedroom. It's drawn to the carbon dioxide you exhale. They are relentless. They are everywhere. Coming in at number 4 is a creature that seems like it's from another planet. It's beautiful, it's silent, and it is one of the most venomous animals in the entire ocean. This is the box jellyfish. This is not a painful annoyance. This is a full-blown medical emergency that can kill a healthy adult in under 5 minutes. It is absolute sheer terror in a translucent package. It almost doesn't look real. Each tentacle is covered in millions of microscopic stinging cells called cnidocytes, tiny, spring-loaded harpoons filled with a potent neurotoxin. The slightest brush triggers an explosive injection. The venom literally digests the tissue on contact. It's a complex cocktail that attacks the heart, the nervous system, the skin, all at once. It causes cardiac arrest, paralysis, and excruciating pain that can last for weeks. In hotspots like Australia, paradise turns into a minefield. The worst part is their near invisibility. It's like being attacked by a ghost, a translucent phantom that can end you in minutes. Chapter 3. For our number 3 spot, we're moving from a silent phantom to a prehistoric monster, virtually unchanged for millions of years. A living dinosaur, the largest and most aggressive reptile on Earth. This is the saltwater crocodile. If it decides it wants you, there's almost nothing you can do. It is the apex predator of the water's edge. Longer than most cars, heavier than a ton. Muscle and armor. The master of the ambush. Then, detonation. The single most powerful bite force recorded, designed to drown and dismember. Every log looks like a crocodile. These aren't just stories, documented attacks. Ocean, rivers, swamps, lagoons, their hunting grounds are vast. It kills with size, patience, and overwhelming explosive force. Chapter 4. At number 2, the star of your nightmares. It has inspired more fear and more movies. This is the great white shark, the ocean's perfect predator. It attacks from the depths, unseen until the last second. It's not a bite, it's a collision. We're in a shark cage off South Africa. My heart is pounding. Bigger, faster, more powerful than you can imagine. It can smell a drop of blood and sense your heartbeat's electricity. A conveyor belt of steak knife serrations. Mistaken identity turns human into target. We're watching, waiting. Whoa! The power is unreal. It's the fear of the unknown, the shadow from below. If a great white decides to attack, it will be sudden, violent, and pure terror. Chapter 5. We've seen the world's biggest killer, a ghostly phantom, a living dinosaur, and the ocean's perfect predator. But for the number one scariest thing on Earth, we have to go smaller. This is a creature you could hold in your hand, often no bigger than a golf ball. It's beautiful, fascinating, and it carries enough venom to kill 26 healthy adults. And the worst part? There is no anti-venom. Those rings are not a show, they're a final warning. People don't recognize the danger, and they pick it up. The bite is tiny, often painless, sometimes unnoticed. Tetrodotoxin, like pufferfish, but far more concentrated. Within minutes, tingling lips and tongue. Then paralysis spreads. You can't speak. You can't move. Finally, you can't breathe. All while you remain fully conscious, trapped inside your own body. There's no cure. Only CPR and ventilation, sometimes for hours, until the poison wears off. It's terrifying because the threat is invisible and close to everyday life. The perfect, silent assassin, a beautiful, tiny package of paralysis and death for which there is no cure. Outro, so there you have it. From the tiny mosquito in your backyard to the great white in the deep ocean, the world is filled with creatures faster, stronger, deadlier than we can imagine. We've shown you prehistoric power and neurotoxic nightmares, killers so small you'd never suspect them. The danger isn't just remote, it's on the beach, in the river, and flying through your window at night. The point wasn't just to scare you, it was to make you aware. Knowledge and respect can be the difference between a great story and a tragic ending. These creatures aren't evil, they're survivors with nature's sharpest tools. You thought you were safe. Think again. Subscribe for more survival shocks, if you dare.